Hello, child of God. I welcome you once again to Christ Without Borders. Now, I come here to share a word that the Lord released to me yesterday. Do not put your trust, your belief, in your strength, in your abilities, in your achievements, or even your experience. Don't put your trust, your hope, your belief in that. Let it rather be in God. Let it rather be in God. Now we saw the man, King David, and we saw how he walked this life. I mean, if there was anybody who knew more about a personal relationship with God, I would say King David knew. He understood what the personal relationship with God was, and he lived it out in his life. The difference between King David and Saul was that King David had a personal relationship with God and Saul didn't. Right from the start, right from the onset, we are told that King David, he killed a lion. One man killed a lion. And if you've dealt with a lion before, even some of the videos we watch from National Geography, you know the lion is an apex predator. He is ahead of the food chain in the forest. The lion is very skilled, is very tactical, is very wise. So for one man, young boy, in the man of King David, to be able to kill the lion, I mean, there's something he discovered. There are things he realized. There are things he knew. There are things he gained from that experience. He killed a lion. He killed a bear. But by the time King David will come and face Goliath, King David never went in his own strength. When he will come and face Goliath, he tell Goliath that you come to me with a sword, with spear, but I come to you in the name of God. King David did not go in his own strength. Though he had some experience in killing that lion, killing the bear, he will still go in the name of God, and God will deliver him. God will give him success. God will give him victory. This is the life we believers have to live. It doesn't matter what position you find yourself. It doesn't matter what degrees or whatever you have. If we will learn this wisdom, the wisdom that even the first men walked with, people like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, they always depended on God. People like Joseph, they never went in their own strength. And God gave them success after success after success after success after success. And this was a time that Jesus Christ had not even come onto the scene. We had not heard about the Holy Spirit. Yet these guys were successful. A man like Samson. They knew how to have a personal relationship with God. Even though the concept, the Holy Spirit had not been revealed to all of us yet, they knew how to go to God and get results. We look at Abraham's servant, who he sent to get a wife for Isaac. The Holy Spirit had not been revealed, but these people knew how to get results. He prayed a prayer. When I get into the town, let the first person where will fetch water for the donkeys, for me, and these donkeys. I don't get what he went with, donkeys or horses. Let that one be the one. And it was true. That woman who came out of the place, came to fetch water for him, fetch for also his donkeys, was also the same woman. How were they able to do this? And this was a time that the Holy Spirit had not been revealed. The Holy Spirit was there. It was behind the scenes. The Holy Spirit had not been introduced to everybody. The Holy Spirit the concept and idea about the Holy Spirit had God had covered it up. He had not revealed it to everybody. Yet these people they were getting results. He went to that place, and that first woman who came there, fetch water for the animals, fetch water for him. She was actually the woman he was looking for. How come in our day, in our age, the Holy Spirit has been introduced to everybody? We saw what happened in the book of Acts, where everybody who was gathered there up in the upper room, each and every one of them received the Holy Spirit. Why are we struggling to get results in our time? It's very crucial. By this time, in our time, we are supposed to be getting more results, because the whole idea about the Holy Spirit has been presented to everybody. It has been made known to everybody. Everybody knows about it. Why are we getting lesser results in our time? Why? But Abraham will make, before he passes on, will let his servant make a pledge to him. And before his servant departs for that woman, the servant will pray a prayer. And when he gets to that place, the first woman who comes out there, fetch the water for the animals and fetch the water for him, is actually the woman he's looking for. Meanwhile, the Holy Spirit has not been made plain, has not been made known. A man like King David, after he and his soldiers went out there on their campaign, and the bandits came to Ziklag, came to raid and ransack, took their wives, took their children, took everything. In that moment, David is a soldier. And he was not an ordinary soldier. He knows how to fight. He knows war. But this man never depended on his abilities, never depended on what he knows. In that hour of pain, disappointment, grief, all his guys have turned against him. This man will come to God again and ask him. He did not go by his own strength. If it was somebody, I'm telling you, it was somebody, they would have gone out of their own strength, out of their anger, rallied the guys, and then gone out. In that time of disappointment, in pain, when they have carried away everything, King David, will consult God again and ask him, should I go after them? Are you going to hand them over to us? Wow. I get amazed. I get that thing it's a very difficult thing to do. Everything's gone south. His comrades have turned up against him. They want to stone him to death. Some of the men were crying. King David, will go to God and ask him again, should I go after them? Are you going to hand them over to us? And God will tell him, go, I have handed them over to you. Why can't we do this in our time? When Jesus Christ has come here on earth and has shown us, has brought everything into the open about the Holy Spirit and how to work with him and what to do with him and how to get results, why can't we get some of these results in our time? Nobody wants to have a personal relationship with him. This is a problem. Nobody wants to be humble before him.